Just making my Sunday salad here with just lots of veggies, and in the blender I've got some red pepper, some horseradish dressing I had left over, some celery, a couple macadamia nuts, and what other, Bragg's vinegar, I guess, and some of these tomatoes I have left from my garden. So that's my dinner. That's it. And I'll just mix it all up. There's dinner. Hello and welcome back to the Food Fog. Today is November 9th, 2014. So it is day 9 of my November vlog challenge, and trying to do a video a day. So if you can't tell, I've got a little bit of a cold. I think I'm coming down with whatever my kids have had this past week, and my husband is sick too, and I'm trying just to fight it off so I can keep the show going, but I guess this is the season. So yeah, I'm almost a third of the way through the month, and I'm just trying to grasp for topics a little bit. I can only take so many pictures or videos of my making salads and stuff like that, wonderful as salads are. So I thought today I would, I would give a few tips, because tips are always popular, a few tips for starting your health journey, because I know a lot of times just even the process of getting started when we're really struggling with not taking the best care of ourselves, sometimes just the process of getting started can be the biggest hurdle. So these are things that I've learned from experience and reflecting back on the decade or so that I've been really prioritizing my health. And so let me get a sip of water, because I think my voice is going. So my 3 tips would be, the first one would be to start now. So many of us will have an idea of this plan that we're going to start off in the future that's going to help us get healthier. And I challenge you to let go of plans and diet programs. Not that those aren't useful in conjunction with your health, focused journey, but they shouldn't be the sole focus. Your focus should be on balance and wellness, and so start that right now. Even if you're, in my case, struggling with food addictions and you're overweight and you're not feeling well, put that aside a little bit and focus on what you can do right now to care for yourself better, and that's doable. And so that might just be, instead of mindlessly binging out on junk food, maybe you're still going to do it. Maybe it's that compulsion's still there. You haven't have the tools yet to change that behavior, but try to just bring some awareness to it. Try to bring some mindfulness to it. Maybe just, challenge yourself to chew slower and think about what you're eating, even if you can't right yet change the things you're doing. And that's something you're doing right now. You've started caring for yourself better. And then so the next thing I would say would be to get creative. In this process, so much of the time it just seems like a bunch of numbers, and we're charting things, and that's great if that's how your mind works. I like to see progress through numbers and charts and things too, but think about how you would like to record or document your journey. What resonates with you in terms of creativity? Is it art, journaling, doing videos, taking pictures of whether it's foods or just things that make you feel good, that have helped you stay inspired. If you're a poet, maybe you write poems about some of your struggles and your successes. Whatever connects to you, get creative and think about this as a lifelong endeavor, and how are you going to document this story of yours that you're creating, and you know, how is it going to play out? So think about the method that would be best for you to do that. Yeah, and so my last tip, number 3, would be to reach out, to ask for support. This is probably the hardest one for a lot of us, especially when we're really trapped in these cycles of, you know, addiction or just negative patterns of behavior, feeling isolated and like nobody else understands, or, you know, or even shame a little bit for basically, you know, just knowing that we're not taking care of ourselves, and still there's always somebody that's either gone through it or is going through it and that would understand, and even somebody just have, you know, some empathy for you and where you are right now. And ideally you'd find somebody, a friend or family member, that just loves you unconditionally and isn't going to judge you. You tell them, you know, this is my plan to just start taking better care of myself. It doesn't look like any particular weight on the scale, or you know, depends on what your challenge is. If, you know, you're drinking and you need to stop drinking, then, you know, you could tell them your ideal, you know, your ideal vision of what that would look like. And the same if you're losing weight, you know, you want to move towards a healthier body, but, you know, maybe you don't have a concrete goal, you just want to move in the right direction and you want support for that. So, and then, you know, if you don't have anybody in your day-to-day life that you feel like you could really confide in about something like that, then there are so many resources online these days in terms of message boards and private communities that you can go to and really connect with people that know where you are and know how you're feeling and can really support you. And you really want to just watch that you don't find somebody who enables you to maintain your bad habits. Somebody who will you know, hold up the mirror to you a little bit and tell you like it is without, you know, being judgmental, but not enable you to continue your old patterns. So yeah, so those are my 3 tips. You know, start now, get creative, and reach out. I think from my whole past journey here so far, those are 3 of the most critical things that stand out, that make this seem like purposeful, that I'm not just on a diet, because I'm technically in the maintenance stage of this change, and, you know, so it's not about weight anymore. So what is it about? And it's about the journey. It's about learning and growing and caring for myself the best I can, so that I can be a good energy for the people around me and bring good energy to this world. So those are my insights for the day. And again, I appreciate you sticking with me, and if you made it through all 7 minutes of this, thank you. And I'll see you tomorrow for day 10. Bye.